ago, the reason I ran for school board was I was inspired in part by my own children and wanting them to have a good education. But I wanted to have a good education for all kids in Knoxville. And I'm a big advocate for public schools, which is why I served on the school board for 10 years. So let's hear it for everybody connected to public schools today. TAs, custodians, principals, we appreciate you. I appreciate you being here tonight and being part of this. I appreciate the education you provide to the children of Knoxville. We all need our kids to have a good education. And the reason I ran for school board is people had lost confidence in the public schools in our neighborhood. And so many people who had the means were using private schools. And some people were just not even moving to our neighborhood because they had concerns about the public schools. And now, 15 years later, Beaumont, the public elementary school serving our neighborhood, is one of the most effective, popular schools in the whole county. So one of the things I learned during my 10 years on the school board is that schools, no matter how hard teachers work, no matter how much blood, sweat, and tears parents and staff and students put into it, schools can only be as effective as the neighborhoods they serve. So one reason I'm running for mayor is to try to help our city on the neighborhood side of things. Knoxville is a city on the rise. We have great jobs, we have a high quality of life, and we're a very affordable city. And I want everybody to be part of that revitalization. You know, whether it's from Burlington to Bearden, Inskip to Island Home, Fountain City to Forest Heights. Spring Hill to West Hills, we have a lot of neighborhoods. I've seen all the neighborhoods in Knoxville, and there's a lot of investment going on in people's personal homes, in businesses like the press room. We've all seen the exciting things happening in downtown Knoxville, and it's starting to spill out. Knoxville's a great place to start a business. Knoxville's affordable enough that if you have a particular artistic or creative field that you want to explore as a business, you can afford to start and be your own maker. Anybody here from the maker crowd or bought things from our local maker city? We also obviously have great institutions like UT, which is the reason that brought us to Knoxville. So everyone who's here from UT, thank you for being here. So while things are going really well in Knoxville and many of our neighborhoods, and we have a renaissance in our neighborhoods and in the economy, these benefits aren't being felt by everybody. Just a few blocks south of here, we have a lot of people experiencing homelessness, and that's a big challenge that we face. We also, just a few days ago, I met a woman, Patricia. She's a single mom with 3 kids. She lives with her parents. Her mom works 2 jobs. Her dad is sick with cancer, and her dad takes care of the baby while she goes and drives for Uber and Lyft. But when her dad's too sick, she can't even do that. So one of the reasons I'm running for mayor is I want to be the kind of mayor who enjoys this renaissance and spreads it out to everybody, so the Patricias of the world can also start benefiting, and every neighborhood across the city has economic opportunities. So. Excited about the city is healthier, greener, more sustainable, and safer than ever before. And I want to build on those successes. We have more greenways, we have more parks. One of my favorite things about Knoxville is the urban wilderness. Let's hear from the urban wilderness. One of the things that I like best about the urban wilderness is it's a great example of public-private partnership. The city didn't initiate that project. There were a bunch of hikers, mountain bikers, and other people who took it upon themselves, along with Legacy Parks and the city, and we worked together to make urban wilderness a reality. And I want to continue and build on those successes. While we're enjoying better parks and a healthier Knoxville, we still have challenges. We have people who live in food deserts who can't access healthy, affordable food. We have a lot of people suffering from diabetes and hypertension. Less than a mile up the road, St. Mary's Hospital, which has been serving Knoxvillians since 1930, is closing in 6 weeks. We need a mayor, I want to be the mayor, who helps us bridge those gaps, who works collaboratively with the other local governments, state and federal entities, the private sector, the business community, the chamber, and also the faith-based community to try to address these issues. The government can't do it alone, but I'm the kind of mayor who can work together and find problems that work for all of Knoxville, and fix problems that work for all of Knoxville. Last but not least, one of the reasons I'm running for mayor is to make sure we continue our tradition of civility in local government. We just finished a very contentious and acrimonious political season, and let's hear it for the people who ran, and let's hear it for being over. And those races were focused on very important issues, but they were issues that we don't have local control over. So I really appreciate everybody here who cares enough about local politics to be involved in this campaign for mayor. Because here in Knoxville, we have a tradition of working together to solve our problems locally. No matter your race or color or creed, rich or poor, Republican or Democrat, we're going to work together to solve Knoxville's problems. I'm a problem solver and I work collaboratively. And I'm going to work for all the people. Just today, every Tuesday, I've done this since 2004, I go to public school and read with kids. This year the school is Beaumont. So just today I took an hour out of my time to read or get read to by 3 different first graders at Beaumont Elementary. They don't know me except as Miss India. They don't know I'm running for mayor. They can't vote. But for me, it's a great opportunity to be centered and to remember why we're all here, that we care about the future of Knoxville. And I'm going to be the mayor who works for everybody, whether you can vote or not, whether however you are. I'm going to represent all the people, and I'll work hard, and I really appreciate your support. Thank you very much. Who has been, my best friend and love of my life since I was 19. Ben Burton.
All right, one more time. Next mayor of Knoxville, Indy. All right, I got 2 very short things to say. The first thing I want to say is, thank y'all. Look at this crowd. Tuesday night in November. Come on now. Well done. Good job. That being said, I still have to ask for your support. We got a donation table right over here. Please, if you can, give. If you can volunteer. We'll take any help that is available. And once again, Indy Kincannon for mayor.